What is up there, guys? I am Effective Gaming and this is the Brits challenge, and go back and watch the first episode if you don't know what the Brits challenge is. But for now, I'm at Linfield, and basically I'm going to try and win all the British League and Cup titles and a European title. Okay, so last episode I said that I've got my Europa League group stage to look forward to, and that is where I started. That was my next game after my Cliftonville loss, and I faced FC Copenhagen from the Danish league, I believe, and I lost 1-0 away from home with a good goal from Andreas Cornelius in the 88th minute, which was rather unlucky for the Linfield lads. And then I faced Portadown. Away from home, and I drew 1-0. So I wasn't on a great run in either in Europe or in Dance Bank Premier League. I hadn't won in 2 games. That changed though when I faced Glenavon, and away from home I beat them 3-1, and then my next game against Dungannon Swifts I also won, and this time it was a 2-0 victory. Then I faced my third Europa League group stage games against Steaua Bucharest, and away from home I lost 2-1 rather unluckily. My next game in the Dance Bank Premier League was at home to Glentoran. It's my derby, the big derby, and I lost it 3-2. So suddenly my Dance Bank Premier League campaign had gone from squeaky clean to cracks beginning to emerge. And the County Antrim Shield semi-final was at a neutral ground, and I beat them 1-0. And then against Glenavon in the Dance Bank Premier, my first repeat game, I believe, of the season, I beat them 2-0 at home. And against Steaua Bucharest in the Europa League group stage, my fourth game in the Europa League group stage, I drew 1-0 at home to get my first ever point on the board in the Europa League since I'd taken charge as manager. And at Crusaders ground in the Dance Bank Premier League I won 2-0, and then at Glentoran in the County Antrim Shield final, the Belfast Big 2 derby, I beat them 3-1 to attain my first piece of silverware and knock off one thing of the challenge of the Brits challenge. And then I faced just 3 days later Donegal Celtic away from home, who I beat 2-0 in the Dance Bank Premier League, and my second from last game in the Europa League group stage was a 4-1 mauling by Liverpool, ending any existing hopes I had of reaching the knockout stages of the Europa League. I don't even think there was any anyway. In the League Cup third round I lost 1-0 away from home at Distillery to end hope of winning all of my domestic silverware, part of the European title in my first season at Linfield, which I didn't expect to do anyway. Away from home I faced Distillery in the league this time, and I managed to pick up the important victory with a 2-0 win. And then against Ballinamalad United at home I drew 0-0 against Ballinamalad to make my Dance Bank Premier League campaign slightly tighter. And then I faced my final ever Europa League group stage game, playing for Pride at home. I lost 2-1, unluckily, which sums up my Europa League campaign really, part of the Liverpool game. I was rather unlucky not to I've done well, and it gives me real hope that I will be able to achieve my goal of winning a European title. But getting back to the league, I faced Ballymena United at home, where I lost 2-1. My Dance Bank Premier League campaign starting to fall apart, and then for my final game, and I'm getting a bit of deja vu here, ending on the Cliftonville game. Away from home, I beat Cliftonville 2-1 to put my Dance Bank Premier League campaign back on track and put down another one of my title challenges. Although the title was far from wrapped up, and next episode, all of the cup finals and everything, if I'm in them, which I'm not saying I am, we'll see, will happen. So until next time. Subscribe to my channel, and please give this video a like. Bang that like button, because it really does make these videos worthwhile. But I'll see you guys soon. Farewell.